When Caitlin Clark stepped onto a WNBA court for the first time in 2024, something shifted in basketball. The Iowa phenom, who just shattered every college scoring record imaginable, was about to do something that would make LeBron James fans absolutely lose their minds. She was about to have a better rookie season than the king himself. Yes, you read that correctly. And before you rage quit this video and storm to the comment section screaming about how LeBron averaged 20 to 5.5 as an 18-year-old, sit down, because we're about to break down exactly why Caitlin Clark's rookie campaign might actually be the more impressive achievement. And trust me, the numbers are going to infuriate you. Let's establish the baseline here. LeBron James entered the NBA in 2003 as the most hyped prospect since Michael Jordan, the chosen one, the kid from Akron who was supposed to save basketball and resurrect a struggling Cleveland Cavaliers franchise. He averaged 20.9 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 5.9 assists per game. He shot 41.7% from the field and 29.0% from three. He won Rookie of the Year unanimously. He was spectacular. He was everything advertised. And for 2 decades, his rookie season has been held up as one of the greatest debut campaigns in NBA history. But here's what LeBron fans conveniently forget when they're polishing that crown. Context matters, competition matters, and most importantly, impact matters. Caitlin Clark walked into the WNBA with even more pressure than LeBron faced. She had just completed the most dominant college basketball career in history, scoring more points than anyone who'd ever played the game at that level. She'd single-handedly made women's college basketball appointment viewing, pulling in audiences that rivaled men's March Madness games. She was must-see TV before she ever touched a professional court. The Indiana Fever had won only 13 games the previous season. They were a dumpster fire. And Clark was expected to not just compete, but transform the entire franchise overnight, while every opposing team game planned specifically to stop her, while referees let defenders maul her without consequences, and while veterans in the league openly questioned whether she deserved her massive contract and media attention. LeBron's Cavaliers won 35 games his rookie year, an improvement of 18 games from the previous season. Impressive, right? The Fever won 20 games with Clark, an improvement of 7 games. But here's where it gets interesting. LeBron had Zydrunas Ilgauskas averaging 16.9 points and 8.6 rebounds beside him. He had Carlos Boozer before he left and Jeff McInnes running point. He wasn't walking into a complete wasteland. Clark's best teammate, Aaliyah Boston, who was spectacular, but this was only her second year. Kelsey Mitchell was there too, but the roster construction was fundamentally broken. Clark didn't just improve the team, she dragged them kicking and screaming into playoff contention in a way that actually mirrors what LeBron did. Except she did it with less talent around her and facing defenses that were literally designed to stop her specifically. But let's talk about the elephant in the room that makes LeBron stands absolutely feral with rage. The three-point revolution. LeBron shot 29% from three his rookie year, 29%. Caitlin Clark shot 34.4% from three, while taking more than twice as many attempts per game as LeBron, and regularly launching from distances that would make Steph Curry nod in approval. She hit 122 three-pointers her rookie season. LeBron hit 63. Now, before you start typing furiously about how the three-point line is closer in the WNBA, save it. The WNBA three-point line is 22 feet 1.75 inches. The NBA line is 23 feet 9 inches at the top of the arc. We're talking about a difference of less than 2 feet, and Clark was routinely pulling from 25, 27, 30 feet out. She wasn't camping at the line. She was redefining what range even meant. The assist numbers tell an even more compelling story. LeBron averaged 5.9 assists his rookie year, which was excellent for a forward. Clark averaged 8.4 assists per game, leading all rookies and finishing 4th in the entire WNBA. She recorded 19 double-doubles with points and assists. She had multiple games with 15-plus assists. She became the first rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double when she posted 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 13 assists against the New York Liberty. LeBron never had a triple-double his rookie season, not one. And before you rush to say that assists are easier to get in the WNBA, explain to me how Clark was the only rookie doing it at that level. Explain to me how she was dishing dimes at a higher rate than players with a decade of professional experience. The scoring efficiency argument is where LeBron fans think they have their smoking gun. LeBron shot 41.7% from the field. Clark shot 41.7% from the field. Wait, they're identical? Exactly the same field goal percentage? Yes, identical. But here's the kicker that's about to make you punch your screen. Clark took 35.7% of her shots from three-point range. LeBron took only 15.7% of his shots from beyond the arc. Clark was taking dramatically more difficult shots from dramatically longer distances, and still matched his field goal percentage. When you calculate effective field goal percentage, which accounts for the added value of three-pointers, Clark's efficiency actually surpasses LeBron's. She was scoring more efficiently while taking harder shots. Let that marinate. The pace of play argument is another smokescreen LeBron defenders love to hide behind. They'll claim the NBA game is faster, more possessions, more opportunities to rack up stats. The 2003-04 NBA season averaged 90.1 possessions per game. The 2024 WNBA season averaged 82.3 possessions per game. So yes, about 8 more possessions in the NBA. But when you adjust for per possession stats, Clark's numbers don't just hold up, they shine even brighter. Her assist percentage, which measures the percentage of teammate field goals a player assists while on the floor, was higher than LeBron's. Her usage rate, the percentage of team plays used by a player while on the court, was astronomical. She was carrying a heavier offensive load with fewer possessions to work with. Then there's the matter of competition, and this is where things get really spicy. LeBron fans love to wave the banner of NBA superiority, claiming that the worst NBA team would destroy the best WNBA team, therefore everything LeBron did was harder. But that's not how we measure rookie excellence. We measure it by how a player performs against their peers, against the best players in their league. Clark went head-to-head with MVP candidates like Aja Wilson, Breanna Stewart, and Nafiessa Collier. She faced defensive specialists who'd been playing professional basketball for a decade. She dealt with physical play that often crossed into cheap shots without whistles. And she didn't just survive, she thrived. She hit game winners. She dropped 30-point performances. She embarrassed all-star defenders with her handles and vision. LeBron faced his own gauntlet of Hall of Famers, absolutely. But he was also 6'9", 240 pounds of pure athleticism, playing a position that allowed him to use his physical gifts to overpower smaller defenders. Clark is 6'0", playing a position that demands she create separation against defenders who are just as quick, often stronger, and playing in a league where physicality is weaponized against skill players. The WNBA doesn't call fouls the way the NBA does. Clark was getting hammered on drives with no whistle, while LeBron was getting superstar calls by his 20th game. The degree of difficulty in what Clark accomplished is systematically underrated because people refuse to watch the WNBA and see how skilled and competitive it actually is. The cultural impact argument is where this debate transcends statistics entirely. LeBron's rookie season was massive for the NBA, bringing hope back to Cleveland and energizing a league that needed star power. But Caitlin Clark's rookie season might have been the single most important year in the history of women's professional basketball. Attendance records shattered everywhere she played. The Fever's home attendance increased by 278%. Road attendance for Fever games increased by 93%. Television ratings for WNBA games featuring Clark were up over 400% from the previous year. She appeared on the cover of Time magazine. She signed endorsement deals that dwarfed what previous WNBA players had ever seen. She made the WNBA profitable for the first time in its history. LeBron elevated basketball. Clark might have saved women's basketball. Here's where LeBron fans start grasping at straws: the playoff performance. LeBron didn't make the playoffs his rookie year, so there's nothing to compare. But Clark dragged the Fever into the playoffs and faced the Connecticut Sun, who had the best defense in the league. She averaged 19.5 points and 7.5 assists in that series, including a 25-point performance in Game 2. She didn't wilt under playoff pressure, she rose to it. And remember, this was her first professional season ever, facing a team designed to neutralize everything she does best. The poise she showed was remarkable, even in defeat. The awards tell part of the story, but not all of it. LeBron won Rookie of the Year unanimously and made the All-Rookie First Team. Clark won Rookie of the Year unanimously and made the All-WNBA First Team, not just All-Rookie Team, but the actual All-WNBA team as one of the 5 best players in the entire league in her first season. LeBron didn't make an All-NBA team his rookie year. He was All-Rookie. Clark jumped straight to the elite tier. She finished 4th in MVP voting. 4th. In her rookie season, LeBron finished 9th in MVP voting his rookie year. So when we're talking about immediate impact and recognition as one of the absolute best players in the league, Clark's rookie season was objectively more decorated. The mental warfare aspect of what Clark endured also deserves examination. LeBron was beloved, protected, celebrated from day one. Clark faced jealousy, resentment, and outright hostility from some players in her own league. She was flavor and fueled by Chennedy Carter in a cheap shot that went viral. She was body-checked by Angel Reese. She faced a level of physical targeting that was unprecedented for a rookie. And through all of it, she never complained publicly, never called out opponents, never made excuses. She just kept playing. The mental fortitude required to endure that level of scrutiny, violence, and pressure while still performing at an elite level is something LeBron never had to navigate his rookie year. He was the golden child. She was the lightning rod. When you project their careers forward from their rookie seasons, the trajectories are fascinating. LeBron obviously became one of the greatest players in basketball history, if not the greatest, depending on your Jordan take. But his rookie year was just the foundation. Clark's rookie year suggests she's going to absolutely demolish WNBA records if she stays healthy. She's already on pace to become the best point guard the WNBA has ever seen. Her combination of scoring, passing, range, and basketball IQ is unprecedented in women's basketball. If she continues on this trajectory, the WNBA is going to have to recalibrate how it thinks about greatness. The international impact cannot be ignored either. LeBron made basketball cooler in America. Clark made women's basketball relevant globally. Her games were streamed in countries that had never broadcast WNBA games before. Young girls around the world suddenly had a basketball hero who looked like them, who played with flair and confidence and swagger. The social impact of her rookie season will be felt for decades. It's the kind of transcendent cultural moment that happens maybe once in a generation. Now, let's address the inevitable counter-argument. But LeBron was 18 and Clark was 22. Age matters, sure, but it's not the trump card LeBron fans think it is. Clark spent 4 years developing her game at the collegiate level against elite competition, playing in front of massive crowds, handling intense pressure. That seasoning made her pro-ready in a way that LeBron, jumping straight from high school, wasn't. But here's the thing. We don't dock Tim Duncan for staying 4 years at Wake Forest. We don't diminish Magic Johnson for his college experience. The question isn't how old they were, it's how good they were. And Clark was better against her competition than LeBron was against his. The advanced metrics actually favor Clark in several key areas. Her player efficiency rating when adjusted for league average is higher. Her win shares per 48 minutes is comparable. Her box plus minus relative to league average is exceptional. When you normalize for league context and competition level, Clark's rookie season grades out as one of the most impactful debut campaigns in basketball history, WNBA or NBA. The numbers don't lie, even if they make people uncomfortable. What makes this comparison so explosive is that it challenges decades of assumptions about basketball hierarchy. It forces people to confront their biases about women's sports. It demands that we evaluate greatness on its actual merits rather than on the league logo. And that terrifies people who've built their entire basketball identity on the idea that the NBA is the only basketball that matters. Caitlin Clark's rookie season is proof that greatness transcends league, gender, and preconceived notions. She didn't just have a historic rookie season, she had a rookie season that belongs in the conversation with any debut campaign ever, including LeBron's. And if that makes you angry enough to comment, good. Watch the tape, look at the numbers, then try to explain why her accomplishments deserve less respect. I'll wait.